CC Masters Cup semi-finals, ladies and gentlemen. We have TH, Infi, Lin, and Romantic in here, as you can see in the bracket. This was an 8-player invitational. Yesterday we had the quarterfinals. We start with Romantic versus Lin. Romantic got quite a heavy loss against Moon in the first map, but then the 5th race couldn't seal the deal. And Lin, 2-1 against Fly. He was struggling as well. So, not a dominant performance by neither of the players. Now they're facing each other for the grand final. CC Masters Cup, $2,400 on the line. Something like that, right? Oh, actually even more. 4,200. Sorry, switched up the numbers. 2,000 for the winner. And they're both 2 series away. China versus Korea, we have 3 Chinese human remaining and Lin standing against that. In the pre-game chat, both said they can't beat the other guy. Let's see who's right and who's wrong. Game up!
This matchup has undergone so many changes just in the last couple of weeks and months. Going from Blade Master to Farseer, going from Shaman to Walkers to Shaman to Walkers, Wind Riders coming in, Rifles being replaced with Mass Casters, MK second sometimes being replaced. So there's a lot of choices to make here nowadays, a lot of variety in this matchup. And boy, oh boy, we see it right away, especially from Romantic. This comes as a surprise. MK first.
Yes. Really curious how that will play out, especially from Romantic. If this would be Chimiko, okay, I wouldn't be too surprised, but Romantic always plays Archmage.
Yeah, and his level 3 AM pushes into Orc base is like one of his biggest strengths, and that is obviously not gonna be a possibility here. He's having the read on the Farseer as well, shown by the early Scout Tower.
Yeah, but it's a Blade Master.
It's a Blade Master.
True, a little bit of wasted resources. He's not upgrading it. Oh, he's upgrading it immediately. So, Mountain King, of course, nice solution against the Farseer. Stormbolt, Surround, not possible with the Blade Master. Can just walk out in Windwalk. If he is going for Windwalk, because Lin is going for Mirror Image again.
Oh, how cool is this? Oh, I love this so much. I never want to hear anyone saying, let's go back to 1.28. No. There is so much change currently in the meta, so much variety, so much imaginative stuff, like the Mirror Image first build. First shown against Night Elf, where it does make a lot of sense, especially to get out of entangles and to help with tanking in the late game, and also for scouting. But against Human, this is the first time I ever see this.
Yeah, I think so too. Before we go deeper into the game, thank you, Haho Make, for the €5. Love the Back to Warcraft Sunday. Love to have you here. And Riza Owns with a 6-month resub. Much appreciating the support here. Mountain King with the flute. Wishes he has an Archmage now. Lin already with the first Mirror Image. Scouting the creep, seeing that there... Is there a Shadow Priest? Yes, there is a Shadow Priest. So, like 100% anti-Farseer build by Romantic. And he's falling flat on his nose so far.
Yeah, this early game is going to be pretty slow for Romantic, but it's kind of typical Romantic. Does he have lag? He's just standing there, just like AFK.
Yeah.
Maybe he did. Yeah, MK first, where's this gonna go? I don't know, man. The last time I saw this was Infi versus Lin Shook Cup last year, which was super weird. It was a 1-base MK play with a rifle push on tier 2. And that worked for some bizarre reason. More historically, though, in the past, we used to see MK first against Human quite a lot, against Orc. But that was long ago. That was like EPS days. That was Melting Valley, Fast Expansion, 3-base, Mass Griffins.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't seen that literally in years. So I don't know where Romantic's gonna go with this. Perhaps this build has been becoming more popular on ladder, but not necessarily. Perhaps Lin is just like us, like, what the hell is going on? What are you gonna do? What's gonna be my counterplay? This is, yeah, very unusual territory.
So, oh, no Windwalk, by the way. This is kind of risky for Lin. Trying to glitch out with the Mirror Image. Almost didn't work. He has to use the selves now and back off a little. This is more time for Romantic. He uses that time for an expansion. The thing is, for the human, no anti-air except Mercs and Towers, of course, and Stormbolt. So will Wyvern be efficient? I don't think so.
And with 3 Mercs already, plus MK about to be level 3, I don't think that's gonna work. And so opening up the Merc camp was very important.
Yeah.
And the expansion is finally coming, but boy oh boy, is this a late expo.
Lynn is going for the Merc camp as well.
You know what'd be cool? If Mirror Image had a way shorter cast point, so you can dodge projectiles better.
Yeah. It's
Because,
hard to
well, we do see it more and more, Mirror Image, but it's not really like it's a super broken ability. It's still cool to see the Blade Masters experimenting with it now after so many years of it never, ever, ever being picked.
What an item for him, man. Ruined bracers against the Stormbolt. That's the dream. To reduce the damage of the hammer. Thank you very much, Orc90, for the Prime sub. Level 3 will be unlocked after these Murlocs. No tier 2, of course, with the expansion. Power build, Towers. Lumber Mill is ready, so he can go for Guard Towers if he wants to be safe from Wyvern. But Lynn isn't going Wyvern. History, Totem, Raider Walker most likely, Shadow Hunter second. That's the play for now.
And as so often is the case, when you face an early expansion from the opponent, you have to decide rather soon, do you want to counter-expand or go all in? This is almost always the two choices you only have. So Lynn must make that decision soon.
Lynn, by the way, 1-1-1 build. You see it now. Windwalk, and Romantic did not expect that at all. How great. There was no dust. He wasn't anticipating it. He thought, okay, it's Mirror Image and crit. You're set for that. But no. An efficient 1-1 build now and steals so much experience. But not the item. It was a big invul for the MK.
Yeah, really nice here by Lynn, who is making a bit of a macro mistake. He is supply blocked for a long time, but he's got his 40 supply, so he's pretty strong on the map right now. Map control certainly goes to the Orc before Human reaches tier 2, and that is still pretty far away, because this is a Romantic game. We're staying on tier 1 a long ass time. MK is trying to distract. It looks like Romantic is really expecting the expansion.
Yeah.
But we don't have any such attempt just yet.
Thank you, Kano3131 for the 4-month reset. So then what do you do with this? Going for a Warmill. Creeping up the Shadow Hunter. So far, so normal, except everything revolving the Blade Master. Blacksmith as well. Coming for the Chinese. But yeah, feels like both players are a little clueless what to do.
Romantic goes for the Shredder, and that suddenly opens up tier 3 a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Is he really gonna go turtle into Griffins? I would like to see that again. I wonder if it still works. This used to be considered completely broken. This used to be considered unbeatable by Orc.
Yeah.
This MK Fast Expo Mass Griffins.
Orcs were so desperate back in 2009 that they played an unbuffed Alchemist against it for the minus armor.
Yeah. It was pretty funny sometimes. Like 3 armor upgrades on the Griffins. Like 12 bats fly in and the Griffin's still alive.
Oh, Zeppelin. Crashes.
Oh, the Shredder! He's trying to save him with a TP. Oh, this is really important. Ooh. That was so unlucky. If the Shredder pops out of the Zeppelin in the back, he survives, but he pops out in front. Oh, that hurts. And of course, super unlucky with the timing as well. Right when he's flying away, that's when the Raider comes in. This is some pretty bad luck by Romantic, but yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Base is open though, so he's not stuck and has not TP out. Blade Master is super tanky. Second spell is Critical Strike, like the level point on 4 goes into Critical Strike. Berserker for Lin now as well. In the shop, he's getting ready to siege the expansion on tier 2 with Demolishers.
With Demolisher, damn. Haven't seen that in a while.
We see Towers as well. Getting Mountain King sees the demo.
Forces are under attack.
And normally exclusively seen against Human Tower Rush, but also a decent siege unit. But no tier 3 for Lin. No burning oil or anything like that. MK was thinking about a counterattack, but no, decides to TP back and defend his expansion instead. Shop already being gone is a problem. MK heavily reliant on mana, and without the clarities and mana pots, it's not going to be so easy.
He won't be killed because he has a big invul in Ankh and a scroll of healing and the priests. Oh, actually there are, yeah, well, Shadow Priest. But no water elementals, no blizzard. This really hurts against demolishers, and pretty smart by Lin to go for this. Blood Mage now. And towers are coming.
It's gonna be a serious siege over here. 2 demolishers in a moment.
Yeah, I was about to say, 1 demolisher is no problem really, but 2 are. But
Lin slow with the reactions. That's gonna be a big loss.
Oh, nice save for now, but yeah, that was a big kill.
That's pretty sloppy. He had the speed scroll on the shadow. He definitely should have used it. Didn't use that. Slow with the reaction in the first place. Slightly sloppy here by Lin, but he's got the shop still. He's got the tower up. He still has 1 demo. Another one will be coming from the main, I imagine. Yep.
And the 1 demo is buffed by the Kodo. Diving now a little for the towers. Blood Mage comes in though with Siphon. Clap is of course a big weapon against the ground army. Speed scroll now. Okay, 1 tower down. And his own tower is up with reinforced defenses.
Tier 2 Orc army with Spirit Link is really strong before breakers come out. Do we have any kind of breaker addition coming in? We do have priests first. Tier 2 of course is done. 1 Sanctum is standing, but only 1. We all know how strong triple Sanctum is, Neo. But with only 1, it's hard to get the numbers here. The numbers that Romantic requires.
Blade Master at the shop goes for a scroll. The Blood Mage of course fixes the problem of an empty mana Mountain King. But definitely shouldn't overstep here with Ensnare, with Hex. No Serpent Wards, it's Heal Wave 2 and Hex.
Romantic's under a lot of pressure. The rifles are supposed to be the answer. Rifle Priests, which have of course been very popular in 1.31.
He's not attacking ground, is he?
Nope. Shadowhunter's out of mana. This isn't the best fight to take for Lin, as it seems. Of course, he's got the shop in the back, though.
Speed scroll. Used early. Yeah, more damage here. Oh, the clap is so good. Takes out... Oh, next heal. Okay. Takes out the Shadow Priest. Loses 2 units for it. But takes out rifles as well. This is still Romantic on dual base. I don't know if Lin should do these trades. He's losing a lot of grunts here. And Militia coming in as well, killing a Berserker in the back.
But at the tower, Lin seems to be safe. And that's 3 demolishers now. That's a ton of damage.
Oh, Mountain King low. Still has the invul and the Ankh. Tower gone.
No more mana, burn to fear. Still decent numbers here for Romantic, I guess. 900 gold as well. Where are the mercs? No farm at the merc camp. Perhaps a mistake here. MK, it's all reliant on his mana, though. He has 1 more Stormbolt, but now he's dry. Blade Master is level 5, and that's GG. Lin does break the expansion, but wasn't that easy.
Nope, but yeah, what an unusual game, to quote one of our commercial videos. Blade Master, mirror image, Orc tower push. That was something different to start the day.
Yeah. Unfortunately, 2 base versus 2 base could have become a wild game then with like, I don't know, full tier 3 tech tree on both sides. But Lin was like, nah, I think you're too weak. I think I'm just gonna kill you. And yeah, he was right. Thank you very much, Xperia, for the €5. Thank you guys for great streams. Hope Reforged will be more popular at Scene as well as Dota or etc. And we could see huge championships where you cast. That would be great. Yeah, looking forward to that. What is Reforged going to bring? A lot of new players, a lot of awesome animations such as Blizzard.
They updated the beta, did you see?
No.
They fixed the volcano, for example. Like a couple of fixes there. It's now from release candidate 2 to release candidate 4 or something.
I would have been fine if they left the volcano in like that.
I mean, we never see it anyway, so what does it matter?
I think I saw one pro game with volcano. It was Turtle Rock. It was years ago.
I saw one on our beloved map Ancient Isles where Remind went for the Firelord Tower Rush somehow, and that Tower Rush lasted for so long that the Firelord got level 6. That was a wild game. It was one of the top 100 games.
Did you play human?
No. Was it? I think it was Orc.
Ah, yeah, he used to play Orc. Yeah, Remind is back apparently, is what people are saying. He's going to be playing the next WGL qualifier, October. That's starting tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have round of 222,000. No, it's round of 64. 32? 32, I think.
32, yes.
Whatever.
32.
Beginning tomorrow, which we'll be covering, of course. Hell yeah. To see what's up in the open qualifier. The last one before WGL.
Yeah. Tomorrow we have WFC versus Remind as our first game. I guess you will be going for that, right? To see how good Remind is.
Yeah, that's a good one. But if Remind wins that's actually super promising.
Yeah. Hawk is in that group as well. Group B would be Linguagua Shaka, actually, from Bulgaria in that group. And Foggy, and Lucifer, and Who, and my man Mango. Pretty good groups in the open.
That's nice.
Uh-huh. It's so weird to see Moon in an open qualifier, man. It's like... I can't process this.
Good thing he doesn't need that many points anymore.
Is there a chance that he's not making top 8 Koreans? That would be
I think
funny.
The next one is Who, and Who is like 8 points behind or something. Like it's
okay.
It's impossible.
Yeah, you're right. That would be so funny.
That would be pretty funny.
All right. I looked up some stats, Remo.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get ready, by the way.
Oh shit. Whoops.
Looked up some stats, and Lin wasn't lying when he said he can't beat Romantic. On this patch, 1.31, not a single game was won by Lin. Romantic defeated him twice. The last win of Lin against Romantic is 1.28. Long time ago.
So this could be like a mental block being released.
Yeah. For
Lin if he just wins one more.
He had a better read on his opponent so far. Will this happen again? Romantic's map choice, Amazonia. Small map. We know how dangerous Romantic can be with his early Archmage pushes, especially on this small map. Orlin goes 2-0 straight into the grand final.
Yeah, this is going to be a much better map, much more suited to Romantic style, I think, and this will definitely be an AM, and most likely an early level 3. It is possible to prevent level 3 AM on AZ, but it's really hard. It is super hard. It's one of the hardest maps to delay that level 2 elemental, and that is what changes everything in the mid game, or in the early game, depending on how fast you get it. Question is here for Lin, late or Farseer?
I'm making a call. He's playing Shadowhunter.
Oh, that could be the case as well. It's no shop yet.
Farseer it is. Okay. 4 heroes and 2 maps. That's quite something. That's Warcraft 3 in 2019.
Still waiting for the day. TC first.
Well, gotta watch more Linguagua games.
TC a little bit too weak in the early. Do we ever see TC versus human? Yeah, of course, with Farseer. What am I thinking? Dude, I feel like my brain's even less capacity than usual today.
Did you go out yesterday, Remo?
Yeah, but not really. Like, just a little. AKA 3 beers and then say goodnight.
Really?
Maybe it was a little bit more than that.
Yeah, from the call yesterday, I thought so. So, is he Again, not reading him right. There's no tower this time. He can't go for mercs this time. Romantic, that is. Of course, it's gonna be an easy level 2 on both sides, but isn't that a really dangerous, harassing Farseer with wolves and chain lightning? Why is Lin losing so much HP on the... Oh, okay.
That's the way you do it. Tank with a Farseer and then heal self back up. If he gets level 2 quickly, which he should, he can go for some zap last hits. We saw outstanding play with that before, last couple of days. Chain lightning coming in. Zippity zap. Creepity creep. Killity kill. Experience. That's the way that works.
Remo's Sunday brain. I can feel it already. Always reserved for the special Sundays. So, wolves in the main. No tower. Farseer rushing over. Still healing a little. No clarity on him. Wolf expires. Claws. Very nice for this Archmage. Tech is on the way on both sides. Romantic rather quick, of course, with the skip tower. Saving a couple of resources. Not using too much militia as well.
So the Farseer play is working out pretty well so far. Romantic is being kept back. Not creeping. Is he being a little more cautious than he needs to be?
Yep, I think
He's
so.
not even going to the little green camps. He knows it's a one borrow tech from the orc, so there's really not that much pressure early.
Lin is kind of reliant on one peasant kill, but Romantic is defending this real nicely. He's going into the base again, but there's nothing really hurt.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, one peasant now, maybe.
No,
Oh,
no,
not yet.
backs off. Without a single kill.
Nice split from the Farseer and the rest of the army. Oh, that's so nice. The Woofies. Shout out to my Woofie boys. And the Grunts at the green camp. Or I guess the yellow. Taking that out. That will be level 2. And just the Farseer is keeping Romantic busy. Romantic is looking unusually unconfident. Like, normally he doesn't care if the orc is there. He's still gonna creep. He's still gonna move from camp to camp. He's still gonna level. Yeah, he may lose a last hit or two. Maybe a footy or two. But he's gonna get level 3. And... even we know by now how important that is in this matchup.
Yeah, we talked about this a little recently.
And now it's the Farseer with an experienced lead. This is never really supposed to happen. Something seems a little bit off today with Romantic.
Yeah,
I mean, the first game we can't take too seriously or can't evaluate too closely because it was such a weird game. But
A player's forces are under attack.
this map is not doing what the map's supposed to do. This is AZ. This is supposed to be quick progress on the AM. Quick level 3 or at least close to 3. He's not even remotely close to 3.
And another thing that Romantic does a lot is going into the orc base, of course, and trying to cancel buildings, even if it means he sacrifices his footmen, teching late because of it. All that is not happening. Like, 4 footies only, tech is rather fast. He didn't even see the orc base, I think. He's now getting a little close, but the position is good. Farseer TC, by the way.
A good old combo. I think with the chain lightning, this should be Lin's oh, nicely done. That was really well timed there. All the units attacking at the same time to prevent the chain lightning last hit. Cute little move, but it was only a small creep. TC's ready. That's a lot of footage to Stompa right there.
Is he going for that immediately?
Oh, what's he doing?
Out of range, is he? No. Could have been a couple of kills.
Stomp.
Very conservative on the mana. Still didn't decide yet. Maybe he wants to go Shockwave. That's his plan. So he saves it for later so he doesn't need it so much for training.
If Lin wanted to be bold now, he could have gone for the enemy Kobold camp. But that's very risky. He knows that MK is about to show up. Militia can always come in. So he's taking it a little bit more cautiously. TC creeping the thingies. Farseer getting surrounded.
Arrives, yep. He can't really fight out, trying to do some more damage with the Wolfies, but TP out. Not even losing this one. In the meantime, TC creeps up, decides in the end to go for Endurance Aura first. But yeah, this is finally some space for the Archmage. with the arrival of the Mountain King. TC is no real threat. Farseer on level 2, also no real threat. Last hit on the Taskmaster, maybe? Oh, Wyvern coming in. Oh, surround again! There's no TP anymore, no potion. Romantic. Oh, Spirit Link. Interesting. Wyvern Walker.
Oh, the hood transfer, the cloak. He dodges the Stormbolt with the cloak. Oh my god, the fate time works out perfectly. And now the TC's level 2. Now he's got the Stomp. AM is in trouble. Might be forced into a TP himself. But getting healed up by the priests. Stomp coming in again. More footies falling. Only one Stormbolt left. Wow. Where's he gonna use it? TC. Oh, TC's looking dangerous.
Yeah. No hood anymore. Farseer, no potions as well. But Romantic not going for the kill here. Now
he's going for the TC. What? Yeah? Why is he not going for the TC?
I don't know.
He was right there. He was way out of position.
A player's forces are under attack.
Definitely an opportunity for a kill. But Lin nicely salvaging this when it felt like Romantic was coming into this game for real, finally. But the Korean turned it around with nice item swaps, nice shadow melts, nice storms. Just well done by Lin.
And very close down to level 3 as well on the Farseer. Only one kill away, in fact.
Gloves for the TC again, steals items. Not the biggest of deals, but okay. Level 3 Farseer now. There is no Dispel and no Control Magic. These wolves will have impact.
Yeah, at the moment the wolf is still really good. Nice stomp coming in towards the militia. Lots of damage on them. First couple of breakers are coming up, but not too many just yet. Level up for the AM. He's level 3. Finally has the big water elementals, but not enough mana right now. More militia are falling. They're all being taken out one after the next, but no heal scroll anymore. No real recovery. Lin has a speed scroll to get out if he wants to. Going for the MK first though with a storm. This should be a kill, but there is no mana once again. MK throws out one more Stormbolt, but seems to be out of the fight. Windrider is gonna die, but it's still a pretty even trade here, I guess.
Good experience now from the Water Elementals. Close to level 3 TC. Big upgrade. Mountain King far away. Archmage only level 3 as well, but the breakers are coming.
Not sure if he has the upgrade yet.
Control magic? No, not yet.
And of course, the wolves won't do too much anymore. It's always the weird balance on the Farseer skill points. Early on, the wolves on level 3 really good, but later on they get turned around on you.
Control magic coming now. You see it in the bottom right of our overlay. And then, like, on bigger maps, you can still use the wolves for scouting, but yeah, really not happening here. So wasted skill point. Chain Lightning will be way better. Level 4 quite far away though. Womble coming for Lin to eat the breakers with Kodos. Kind of hard to do against the Mountain.
Yeah, these last weeks it really felt like the breakers were the Orc's biggest problem. Once we are in the late game, once we are at 50 to 65 supply and the breaker numbers are there, they just don't seem to be dying anymore. With the Blade Master in the past, they could be carved up, but only thing that really does damage against them here is Grunt, and we have like barely any Grunts. TC eats the Stormbolt right away, can't connect with a Stomp. Where is he supposed to Stomp? Hits the MK at least at the front line, but he's got an invul. Maybe forced to use it. Holding onto the Chain Lightning still. Perfectly timed invul shortly before the Chain Lightning.
Easy to take out the Raiders now, of course. No Kodo in this fight yet. Walker's far up front. TC has no consumable at all. Neither has the Farseer, so the nukes can be really efficient, but he has only one more Stormbolt to work with. Lin trying to save the Raiders, killing the Breakers, but the front line, well, kind of the front line, is so tough to beat for Lin now.
Oh, and he can't steal the Wolves because he doesn't have mana because he stole all the Spirit Link.
Ah, okay. That's good damage then. Critical strike from the Wolves.
Slight supply lead still for the human, getting a little bit further ahead with the next Raider kill. MK dared to go in for the next Stormbolt once again. Only level 1 Stormbolt, but good enough to find that kill. Lin has to run away again with the speed scroll, hitting most of his units with it. Peon block against the MK, but Stormbolt should be in range. That must be another kill.
Oh, Oh, a little greedy. Wants the
a-
walker over. Yeah, could have been a misclick as well. Heal scroll used to save both. Would have Shadow Melt again used. And Lin, I'm surprised how well he does in this fight, despite a high number of breakers.
Yeah. Nice quick reactions there with the MK as well. I was waiting for the reveal. Level 4 for the Farseer now. The Chain Lightning finally hits level 2. Can that make a difference?
He can finally
And
reach
of course,
the back
damage
line.
the casters in the back, yeah. But question is, can he find the follow-up damage to actually find kills as well?
Without Shockwave, that's really hard to do. Lots of walkers, but nothing else. Kodo hasn't eaten yet. No speed scroll anymore, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, has to retreat, has to heal up a little. And Mountain King is climbing close to 3. No clap though. Romantic, what's left in the shop for him? 1 heal scroll. Okay, close to 4 Archmage. Big level ups ahead for the Chinese. Thank you for the new subs that we got. George the Knight and Biox182. Thank you guys.
That one Burrow in the front looking mighty exposed. This is a pretty bold move by Romantic, pushing all the way into the Orc main. Oh, might get a free Raider to start things off. Yeah, gladly gonna pick that up.
And he's breaking up
that's the double
Kivari.
level up.
That's the double level up, exactly. And that's Lin's supply stock. Romantic can now go up to, or is already at 60, waiting for the reinforcements. Super tough fight for Lin now.
Yeah, this is the late game Orc problem. How do you deal with this human army now? There's finally enough mana on the breakers to see the wolves away as well, so they're not going to be a factor. Grunts in the front, dying pretty quickly. Chain Lightning coming in, doing decent damage. But again, the kills are hard to come by. The Kodo gets off a Devour, which is nice. TC looking for a Storm. Hero kill, perhaps that's the answer. Going for the MK heal scroll, perhaps not quite good enough to save him. Heals coming in for the Priest as well, but he's still gonna die. Second hero falls for Romantic. TC hits level 4. And perhaps without the Stormbolt, Lin can take this fight now.
2 Kodos coming in. One has eaten. Last Raiders falling. It's pretty much only breakers for Lin and heroes. Not using the wolves. Needs the Chain Lightning, I guess. But the breakers, they still can't beat the breakers. And the Archmage alone is moving forward with his 56 supply. Invo Potion. Oh, that was a mistake. Absolutely not necessary. Oh, he's walking it for the Archmage. This is
Chain
long
Lightning
enough. Needs a Chain Lightning, I guess.
Oh! Oh!
Split second too late. It could have been game and match for Lin right here if he kills both heroes.
I can't believe that Romantic took the time to manually TP instead of double clicking. That was so risky. There must have been less than half a second that saved him there.
Solo experience for the Archmage. Is he even taking it? No, because Lin
Oh, and Snare.
is angry now. Long range. TC is coming in. There is no new TP. Only gets the Water Elemental. But speed scroll again. Cooldown isn't the biggest. Okay, he's going for the units now. Chain Lightning to follow it up. Yep, Priest dice. Everything is at 50%. But he has a big hatred for this Archmage. And Snare with the TC. Invo Potion. Oh no! Spirit Link blocked from Romantic. Super sick, but not enough. 5 HP. Creeps are blocking. Not attacking this TC. Oh, in the end they do. And the big cow is gone.
And there's no speed scroll here anymore. But Walkers still do have a little bit of dispel. MK is coming in. Raider's gonna sacrifice himself. But the Kodo's still slowed. Perhaps still gonna die as well. Yeah, certainly with the MK chasing. Uh-oh! TC bought back from the tavern. Very expensive. And Lin is gonna lose another unit.
And Romantic is getting a breaker back. Good trades for the human. Super risky. Kind of cool how supply doesn't seem to do much in this game so far. It doesn't really matter if Romantic has a 10 supply lead or not. Fights are always super tight.
Yeah, but now Romantic further ahead even than before. He lost the MK, he almost lost the AM, but he didn't lose the game. And with a big supply lead here now, looking to push forward. MK mana is really low though. And again exposing himself in the front line.
No invul, but the TC is hurt again. Invul potion on him is ready. Needs more mana though for next chain lightning. TC holding on to the invul. Mountain King moves back. End snares not really coming. Stormbolt on the fast here, so he can't use the chain lightning. The movement of the Mountain King, the distance towards the TC, but he's finding a kill now most likely. Archmage, no stomp anymore, and no chain lightning anymore. End snare do it, right clicks do it. Finally, level 5, but both heroes super low. Oh, and Lin is losing a lot of, like, 2 walkers here. Mountain King, no mana. Can't get the hero kills.
Forces are under attack.
Hero kill at this point in the game seems to be the only way that Lin can do this. And I'm so surprised that Romantic is not playing safer. Heal pots, invul pots, TPs.
By now, he must know that this is only about hero focus for Lin.
Yeah.
But we're getting to dangerous hero level territory, man. Even the TC, less than 150 experience away from level 3 Storm.
AM's close to 5 though as well. It's also going to be a big one. And at the next merchant, he's going to get the next invul. He already stole the invul on the orc side. Now he's going to get his own. Absolutely crucial. When we saw Happy versus Foggy yesterday, we saw how it was all about the heroes at the end of the day. And this seems to be the same thing here again in this map too.
Lin is creeping for the big consumable. Does he have the time though? We have the time to thank 3.14 for the 4-month resub. I have no idea how the free Twitch sub works. Greece. Okay, thanks, man. Rock Golem dead. TC.
Big
Shit.
heal for the TC is nice.
Yeah.
Wolves being stolen again, but quickly dispelled. Aggressive speed scroll. No speed scroll to go out. This is all in.
Oh, he
Don't
dodges
miss
the
it.
stomp with the invul. And now counter focus on this Farseer. Swaps over the potion. Has to use it soon, I guess. He wants this experience, but he just can't get it. Stormbolt again. End snare, not the double disable. What a surround by Romantic right away. GG by Lin. What a game. Action-packed Orc Human on AZ. No time to rest at all for these two players.
So close so many times. That AM TPing away on 50 HP, disjointing the damage of the chain lightning. Pretty sick.
Super sick games. Also, the hood swap for Lin to save his Farseer early. Great plays here. Really cool to see these two against each other. There's some matchups where the players just... Even if the matchup is already good, some player matchups are just awesome.
Yeah, bringing out the best in each other. I know what you mean.
The prime example, I guess, Moon versus TH.
Oh, yeah. Do we have that in Europe?
I guess Foggy is playing the real good when he's against Happy, but it's not like
It's not
Happy
enough.
always wins. Yeah. Apart from that, I don't know. I don't think so. Not to this degree.
Cash versus Happy oftentimes produces really good close games.
True, surprisingly. Not
Not
this
the most
time,
recent
though.
one, though.
Nope, that was one-sided. I feel like Cash and Hawk both got a little demotivated from all the MTW stuff. Kind of
Yeah.
not the same than before.
Feels like that a little, yeah. But hopefully, especially Hawk is gonna start practicing more again. For WCG, he was very motivated and got a good result there, getting far, and will be going to WGL as well. Cash, unfortunately, doesn't have the chance. But perhaps next season.
All right, game 3. Decision time. Who will meet TH or Infi in the finals? Map is Lin's pick, Concealed Hill.
Yeah, always the Orc go-to. Fountains, 2-base play perhaps. Zeppelin drops.
Yeah.
We didn't see any of that in the second map.
No, also no invisibility yet on neither side. That was pretty surprising, but I don't think they had the resources. Constant usage of potions, constant, like, so many kills on Romantic side that he has to get a bigger army. No time for the upgrade there for the Zorks.
So waiting for Romantic, perhaps checking out the replay.
He's always taking a little time.
What do they call him again? The Crab King?
Crab King. I'm really not too sure if this Todd meme when Romantic plays is a meme or if people really think that. Or if it's a mix.
I think it's mostly a meme.
Okay.
But
You think that's
I'm not
funny?
Sure. Not really.
I feel it's a little childish.
Yeah, Neo. I mean, most memes or a lot of memes are a little childish.
That is correct. I really love the meme of Rekram recently when the SpongeBob thing. You see that? It was about you.
Yeah,
It
I
was
saw
about
that.
like this, the normal SpongeBob when Remo was casting like games without undead, and then the super buff SpongeBob when Remo was casting undead games. I love that.
I'm a little critical of the undeads. That's true.
No, I mean, no, I think it's just because you have so much knowledge and it's such a deep cast when you cast undead.
Ah, is that how he meant it? I thought he
Yeah.
meant like always pointing out every little mistake and stuff.
I don't think so. I think it was mostly praise because I think a couple of days before he was it Discord on Twitter. He praised you there for the matchup cast because it's so insightful.
Oh, Rekram, how nice. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like Rekram likes everyone but me.
I didn't know that. Why doesn't he like you?
I don't know.
No, wait. Why do you think he doesn't like you?
Because he compliments every content creator there is and shares everything, in the entire scene. But me, I don't know. Maybe it's understandable if he doesn't like me. It's totally fine. I'm not holding a grudge or anything. It's just a feeling.
Oh, poor Neo.
But maybe it's just me being like a pessimist again. Could be. Maybe I don't know. But this was different once. Maybe I hurt him or disappointed him someone.
Do we say his name wrong, by the way? Is it Rekram or Marcher?
Or what?
It's really confusing. Like some people call him Marcher because it's Rekram backwards.
Wait.
You don't believe me?
Yeah, I just have to see. Like I can't do the reading backwards thing in my head. I have to see it.
Uh-huh.
Marcher.
Marcher.
Ah, Marcher. Nah, Rekram is way cooler.
Yeah, I think so too. But some people call him Marcher. Maybe we're saying his name wrong.
I don't care. He doesn't like me either. Anyway, I mean,
he's doing a great job on War 3 info, which is a great page as well. Currently down. David, get on it. As our next game is coming up.
Indeed. Game 3, decision time. Who's the first finalist? Lynn or Romantic? First game was super weird and unusual. Second game was action-packed, battles right from the start. And this one, Concealed Hills, most likely a little tamer than before. Most likely a Farseer again. But this series has been full of surprises so far. Let's see what they have to offer here.
Could it be an MK again? Is that likely? No. There's not even two opinions on this. No. There's no Mercamp here. It's a horrible expansion map. MK would be an intentional handicap to yourself, I think. So, extremely unlikely. But perhaps that way it plays in his favor as well? No, mostly it would be bad. In the meantime, from the Orc side, we will certainly be expecting a Farseer on some maps. Like LR, we still see quite a bit of Blade Master. But here, Farseer is the dominant force. Mix that with a TC, a lot of tier 2 units, get some Spirit Link in, and then bathe in the fountains. The juicy fountains feel so good, especially if you're Orc. It saves you so much money, Neo. It's like a trust fund. You never have to buy heal salves again. Well,
correct.
Still have to buy some, but not that many.
Hey, save a lot. It's like a little piggy bank that you can put your money in. It's an Archmage. It's a Farseer. No surprise just yet.
Did you have a piggy bank growing up?
Yeah.
Me too.
But what did I buy with it? I don't know. Most likely stickers of football players, I guess.
Yeah, I had a piggy bank like everyone, right? Because it's just such an iconic thing. And I think I put money in like twice and I was like, oh, this sucks. And I never put money in again.
Responsible.
When I was a child, usually money quickly disappeared for either candies, like the gummy bear candy thingies that were thousands of different kinds at every bakery, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh my god. Did I buy a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Holy
Holy
Jesus. I was so addicted.
Exodia?
Huh?
Did you finish the Exodia? The 5-piece thing that
no.
wins you the game immediately?
No.
Me neither. One guy in school had that. I was so jealous.
No. I didn't collect them for playing though, just for collecting.
Yeah. So, super fast tech by Lin as we have a game and it's kind of important. I think you should go away from Yu-Gi-Oh and back to Warcraft. There is a tower this time, not upgraded yet. Tech will of course be a lot faster.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, no creeping at all here by the Farseer. Normally, especially on this map, we see the creep of the first camp of the Ogre Warrior. Good experience, claws of attack, if you're lucky. And then very close to level 2. But Lin says, no, Gonna pressure the AM right away, really intensively. If the AM has a bit of space on this map, it can be pretty easy to find level 3. Oh, did you see that sidestep? He walked up on the high ground, waited for the Farseer to approach, then went the other way. Trying to dodge him, perhaps? But now he shows himself again in the main. Watch Elemental Summon, okay, but that's not gonna be enough for the cancel.
It's a little bit of free damage, but that's alright. 2/3 of attack ahead. Now putting in some damage. 0 experience for Lin. Once again, the Wolf Harass doesn't do anything. Now the tower is up.
You know what I like about the shop, Neo? It's a little bit in the back. Oh yeah. Real good. And it protects one of the tier 2 buildings as well. The other one is protected by the altar. Really nice base build here by Lin. Very feng shui.
Feng shui.
Why do Americans say feng shui, not feng shui, by the way?
Gotta ask some Americans. Do we have some Americans here? Why do you talk like you talk?
Can't you speak proper English, goddammit? I'm just kidding. Obviously, we're speaking with an American accent as well.
And Lin can't find experience anywhere. Slowly but steady, this is a little worrying. But I mean, he keeps the ultimate from level 2 as well. That's the priority. There's no big push. Or if he steals the turtle at the 6 o'clock.
Oh! Oh, so close.
He had the axe in the air, right?
Yeah. This is a really nice grunt spread by Lin. He's got eyes on all the green camps on the map. Yes, he's not getting level 2, but not allowing level 3 AM might be the bigger deal. And because there's grunts everywhere patrolling and threatening, camps like this green can't be taken by militia only, has to be taken by footies. That means they're not creeping a bigger camp or another camp elsewhere. Once again, locking this AM on level 2 on a map where, just like on AZ, it should be not too hard to get level 3, or at least get close to it.
And he even destroyed the item with the grunts. I like that little touch by Lin here. Was only slippers. Will not decide the game, but you know. Takes away a little gold, takes away a couple of stats. It's always nice. Lodge and Beastery. So again, a different build by Lin. No walkers.
Yeah, that surprises me on this map a lot. You can get so much value out of Spurtling because of these fountains.
Archmage is trying to cancel something, but only this burrow is hurt. This one can't be cancelled with only level 1 water.
Oh,
no!
The
lucky block! Amazing, Lin.
Oh, wow. How quickly he realized that as well.
Yeah.
He sees the AM and says, haha, I got a trap for you, buddy.
He had this moment a couple of months ago where he trapped his opponent's hero at the last refuge shop with illusions. This was similar. That's how fast you can get rid of a town portal, guys.
Yeah. And that TP missing is always dangerous. And especially with shamans on the field. Whew! I'd be afraid now if I was romantic.
Best answer in chat why Americans call it feng shui. 'Cause freedom. So, Wyvern Shaman, good hero kill potential with Stomp and Purge. No Chain Lightning yet, though.
Now that I think about it, we probably used the wrong pronunciation because we know that it's 14 Sway, so
yeah.
it should be Feng Shui. Huh. Turns out the Americans are right. Well, there's a first time for everything.
We have Shockwave, by the way. Oh no, we have Stomp. I thought I saw a Shockwave when I was most of it. Ogre. Big damage potential here, but not really using it yet. Like getting the human away from the biggest camp on the map. Pretty good.
Hey, Romantic went for a really ambitious play right there. Like, you're playing against Orc, which means probably early Wind Rider, which definitely means Wolf Scouting. The red camp, super ambitious. Tried to go for a surround as well, which is an invitation for a stomp.
A player's forces are under
Which
attack.
we didn't see though, for some reason. We're hearing from chat that TH's PC might be broken and he might be replaced.
Huh.
That would be pretty unfortunate.
Definitely a bummer. No WCG final rematch. But I'm trying to confirm it here.
If that's true, and if he sticks with Orc, then mad respect.
Yeah.
If he tries playing Orc against the Allied, man. But
Okay, it's no troll. It's on Golden Harbor, and they're always right. So we're gonna see Lolite versus Infi afterwards.
oh, Threepwood, how did you turn the Woofies around?
That's crazy, right? I saw that before. Some people are also able to put shades on our faces.
Yeah, the pumpkins and stuff, right?
I don't know.
New Twitch feature. Neo, all the technology that we have in this modern world.
Unbelievable!
Incredible.
Level
TC
three
level
up.
3, this is a nice power spike. It's speed scroll running time. First stomp coming in. Romantic a little tiny bit slow to react, but at least it didn't hit the caster backline. And these Shaman plus Wind Riders looking pretty good right now.
So much damage. This TC, big impact with the Storms. That was like 3-4 kills, 36 supply for Romantic, no expansion. Lyn this time the one to expand, already at 40% with the Great Hall.
Chain Lightning, he's waiting for it. Oh yeah. Could see that coming from a mile away. Romantic perhaps didn't want to use the mana on the Stormbolt. Would have been at level 2 though. Questionable. This time. Stuns the TC. Again, no experience for the MK. Again, only level 1. And now the Stormbolt's on cooldown. Here comes the Storm. The MK in trouble. Almost surrounded, but I don't think quite. But also the TC in trouble himself. Who's gonna die first? Well, it's gonna be the MK. No question about that.
Oh.
Next Storm coming in. More Water Elementals falling. Romantic is falling hard right now.
Militia coming in, last ditch effort. Kodo eats, TC stuns.
Double breaker.
It's so crazy. He just eats 6 supply. GG, Romantic. No chance on CH.
Yeah,
Lyn
well played.
just an absolute dominator on his map.
Really nicely adjusted. Again, keeping this AM away from level 3 makes such a big difference. And Romantic, a little bit too greedy. Imagine if he gets the MK out, and then he goes Militia Creep the natural right away. That one should be safe. That's plenty of experience. But he goes for the red camp instead. That doesn't work. He gets a little bit punished. He gets further punished. And you can't give Lyn those openings.
He punishes you way too hard for it. Alright, that was semifinal number 1. Cool little back and forth between them with the better end for the... Yeah, I was about to say the only remaining Korean, but that's not true! Apparently, it was true going into this day, but TH has to be replaced, so it could be a Korean final after going in with 3 Chinese and 1 Korean. That's kind of weird, but good that we got a second game and there's no death loss for Infi. I wonder if he goes human or orc now. I guess it's gonna be human. And Lolite versus Infi is also one of these modern day classics. I hope we're gonna see the Warden. 2,600 people at 2:30. Very promising, guys. So we go into a little break. Then we have the second semifinal and then the grand final for $2,400. Head back to Warcraft. Stay tuned Read the links in the description. Ways to support us can be found there. See you in a bit.